A team of adventurers, a fleet of off-roading vehicles, and an unexplored place. Exciting, isn't it? I felt so thrilled to join this new group and set out for an adventurous weekend. Plan was to spend 2 days at Yedakumeri. I was more intrigued by the name itself, Yedakumeri. What does it actually mean? People call it by different names. Yedakumari, Yedakumeri, Yedakumeri. I became more and more curious about this place. Many know it as the long, abandoned railway tracks turned into an adventurous trekking trail. Some talk about the railway tunnels in that place. Some shared their experience of nature's beauty and the bridges. From recent times, the train journey to and from Mangalore is exciting because train passes through Yedakumeri and people get to experience the bridge, the tunnels and the richness of nature. Usually when I set out on any journey, I do some research and prepare myself with some basic information about the place, the stay facility, the people and the surroundings. But this time, I set out with openness to explore the unexplored. Let me tell you a little about this new group. They all are members of a group who own Mahindra Thar. Owning this magnificent vehicle is a pride. Driving Thar is like driving a dream vehicle. And I don't miss any opportunity where I can drive my trusted Thar and explore places. Western Ghats is my first love. Be it for a ride, or for long drives, or for trekking, or to experience the richness of nature. Karnataka's Western Ghats is a treasure. I started off a little later than the rest. By the time I reached Hassan, they had already reached the destination. Yedakumeri is 270 kilometers from Bangalore and we travel most of the distance on the Bangalore-Mangalore highway. It was almost evening and I still had to drive quite a distance. The winding roads at night are quite challenging, especially after taking deviation off Sakleshpura. It's a completely forest area. Very few vehicles were on the road and there was no mobile network available. But I always enjoy driving through these winding roads. When I reached our homestay facility, I saw the team had already pitched their tents and settled down for the evening meet. New people, unexplored place, no knowledge of the surroundings. This was a great opportunity to connect with people with similar interests. Everyone was so warm and welcoming. Within a few minutes, I was one among them. Until late night, we were chatting, sharing our experiences and getting to know each other more. After a well-rested night, I woke up to a wonderful morning, surrounded by trees, hills and lots of greenery. Listening to the chirping of birds, the foggy morning felt like a paradise. Beautiful morning, energetic team, high spirits. What more for an adventurous day?
So he confirmed that there is no trench. There was a trench. He said just like.
After a briefing for the day, we began our outing with a plan to visit the famous railway tracks of Yedakumeri and the bridge.
Roll it!
We drove around 2.5 kilometers and completely off-roading and trekked a while to reach the famous bridge. Usually people trek all the way. Trekking to and fro to the bridge from the main road takes approximately 3.5 hours. Only after reaching the bridge, I understood why Yedakumeri railway bridge is so much spoken about. Being on the top of that bridge itself is an adventure. You can experience the magnificent view of the hills, the valleys, the river flowing underneath, and the tracks that lead to the tunnels. Locals call this bridge as Nagarhole Bridge. There are few metal platforms across the bridge which are used by the railway maintenance team. We were standing on that bridge and suddenly we felt vibrations and realized a train was approaching.
Standing is the bridge, and there is a river below me.
We were so thrilled when the train passed by. It was quite terrifying also. Suddenly the whole bridge started vibrating. We stood on those platforms. That is the only space we have till the train passes by. We spent some time here enjoying the breathtaking view and then set off to our homestay for lunch and some rest. The afternoon was set aside to explore in and around Yedakumeri.
Again, we are getting out of the homestay. Which is the next place? Patlabetta.
This was the most amazing and most thrilling adventure.
And this is Mr. Girish and the navigator Chetan signing off.
Chetan!
Kaginada viewpoint. I don't have to say anything about this. You can have a look and tell me how it is. This is just amazing.
Control is very high. Typically they put it at about 12 or 15 kilometers per hour. Okay. For this down, the initial part, the first about 75 meters or 80 meters, make sure that you have to be much lower than that. If you lose rolling speed at this incline, you lose everything. Because after that, if you put sudden brakes, I can guarantee you there will be no traction.
After this tree, make sure you push your vehicle to stay on the right. Go to the right. The road is moving to the left, but you stay on the right. Very good. Don't lose the momentum.
This is Kaginare Fort. I don't know any story about this, but I'm gonna find out. This is the fort, and this is where it is. This is our Karnataka. Beautiful.
Reaching the top of each hill and descending was quite an adventurous drive. I'm glad we went off-roading. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to explore most of these. This adventure was worth taking the risk. The view was captivating.
Yes. Perfect.
Back at our homestay, it was fun and relaxing. We played cricket and spent the evening talking more about the day's adventure and everything that we encountered. We called off the day a little early.
It's morning 5:35. I'm planning to go for a trek now. Climb a small mountain. And I want to be there before the sun rises.
Well, in nature, I want to make the most of it.
It's a very small
And
trail.
how could I miss the sunrise, especially in Western Ghats? Sunday morning, I set off early on a trek to a nearby Devarbetta. A localite, Puneet, accompanied me.
ಇದೇನು ಟ್ರೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ The trail just opened up to the sky. All along, it was pitch dark. This is where we came from. ಅಲ್ವಾ ಬೈಸನಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ನಾನೇನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗೂ
If you want to get an amazing 360-degree view of Yedakumeri, this is the place. It was mesmerizing.
Small hill called Devarbetta. This is a must-visit place. Maybe Yadekumari is famous for the railway track and the tunnel and the bridge, but this small hill will show you everything. I can see the tunnel, I can see the railway bridge from here, I can see the Yedakumari railway station, I can see Yedakumari village, all other trekking trails, Patla Betta. We can see everything from this hilltop. It will take hardly 30 minutes to 40 minutes to climb this hill, but you should come. Let's go. The rock behind me, the villagers worship as a god. And every year we come here and they do the puja, stay here. There is so much to explore near Yedakumari, just not that railway station. There is so much to explore. It's such a beautiful place. There are so many trekking trails. There are so many off-roading trails. Bikers, trekkers. You guys should come here. Not just for that railway bridge and that station. The whole place is so beautiful. There is so much to explore. This is Yedakumari.
I had no mind to leave that hilltop, but I had a long journey ahead. I had to drive back to Bangalore after breakfast. I refreshed, had breakfast, and started off to Bangalore. Yedakumeri is a very small village with just 21 houses. The entire village has just 116 people. It has still retained its beauty of a rustic village. Luckily, it is not commercialized yet. The local people are so simple and very helpful. Yedakumeri is just stunning. Yedakumeri is surrounded by Hosahalli Betta, Kaginhare Fort, Kaginhare Viewpoint, Mukunmane Falls, Aralu Malleshwara Betta, also known as Devur Betta, Patla Betta, and Bisley Viewpoint. I was surprised and happy to get to know what Yedakumeri actually means. In Kannada language, Yeda means left side and Kavari means valley. On the left side of this village is a valley, hence Yedakumari. Over the years, it has become Yedakumeri, Yedakumari, Yedakumri. It was a wonderful weekend with everyone. We enjoyed exploring the unexplored. I made a few very good friends who are so energetic and enthusiastic about travel and adventure. I enjoyed driving along with all the Thar adventure enthusiasts. I enjoyed driving my trusted Thar. It was one of the most fulfilling adventure and pleasant experience in the midst of Western Ghats. This untouched, unexplored nature's treasure needs to be preserved. And it is our duty to take care of the nature that nurtures us. It is our duty to preserve it for future generations. This place has so much more to offer. There is so much more to explore. I'm sure I'm going back to Yedakumeri soon.